Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty the Sultan will pay a state visit to the friendly Kingdom of Belgium on Monday. On behalf of His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud will lead the Sultanate of Oman's delegation tomorrow to the 45th Summit of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries' leaders in Kuwait. And the 20th Muscat International Ophthalmology Conference is concluded. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq will pay a state visit to the friendly Kingdom of Belgium the day after tomorrow, Monday. This came in a statement issued by the Diwan of Royal Court today. It reads as follows. In response to an invitation extended to His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq from His Majesty King Philippe Leopold Louis Marie of Belgium, and to enhance the relations of cooperation between the Sultanate of Oman and the friendly Kingdom of Belgium in a way that contributes to achieving the aspirations of the two countries, His Majesty the Sultan will pay a state visit to the kingdom starting from the 2nd of December 2024. During His Majesty's visit, the two leaders will discuss the existing path of cooperation between the two friendly countries in various fields and ways to enhance them in a way that serves the common interests, in addition to consultation and coordination on current issues on the regional and international arenas. During the visit, His Majesty the Sultan will be accompanied by a high-level official delegation comprising His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for Defense Affairs, His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of Royal Court, His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamid Al Busaidi, Foreign Minister, His Excellency Dr. Hamid bin Saeed Al Aufi, Head of the Private Office, His Excellency Abdul Salam bin Mohammed Al Murshidi, Chairman of the Oman Investment Authority, His Excellency Engineer Salim bin Nasser Al Aufi, Minister of Energy and Minerals, and Her Excellency Ambassador Ru'a bint Isa Zijjali, Ambassador of the Sultanate of Oman to the Kingdom of Belgium. The Sultanate of Oman and the Kingdom of Belgium share strong bilateral relations in various fields, including economy, culture, and investment realized in several joint projects in both countries. One of the joint projects between the Sultanate of Oman and the Kingdom of Belgium includes the Green Hydrogen Project, which is constructed in Special Economic Zone in Duqm. Oman exports to Belgium increased more than 10 million Omani riyals. The main exported materials include iron and copper products. Meanwhile, Oman imports from Belgium reached 128 million Omani riyals. The main imported materials include foodstuff and ship fuel. The commercial exchange between both countries have grown to 150 million Omani riyals by August 2024. The Kingdom of Belgium has shown a great interest in investing the Sultanate of Oman, as a number of Belgian companies operating in the country have reached 39 companies with working capital over 19 million Omani riyals. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Klaus Iohannis of Romania on his country's National Day. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, will leave the country tomorrow, heading to the state of Kuwait to lead the Sultanate of Oman's delegation to the 45th Summit of the Supreme Council of Leaders of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries, which will be held tomorrow. The Sultanate of Oman affirmed that since the establishment of the Cooperation Council, it has been exerting its utmost efforts to make the Gulf process a success, aiming to enhance integration and cooperation among members in order to achieve what the peoples of the region aspire to towards more progress and prosperity. His Highness is accompanied by an official delegation that includes a number of Their Excellencies and ministers and officials in the government. The state of Kuwait has completed all its preparations to host and receive the heads of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries and their highnesses participating in the 45th Gulf Summit, which will begin its work tomorrow, Sunday. The Gulf Summit comes with the anticipation of new achievements that will be reflected on the Gulf citizen and to achieve the aspirations of its leaders and countries. The Gulf Summit will address several issues that require cooperation and unification of views on political and economic issues, including the Palestinian issue and the ongoing conditions of the Gaza Strip. His Highness Sayyid Yazan bin Haytham Al Saeed, Minister of Culture, Sports and Youth, will preside over the inauguration ceremony of the National School Performance Evaluation System, which will be organized by the Oman Academic Accreditation and Quality Assurance Authority at the Kempinski Hotel Muscat the day after tomorrow, Monday. The inauguration comes to establish a national system to ensure the quality of school education in the Sultanate of Oman in a way that ensures the continuation of maintaining a level that achieves international standards and encourages educational institutions to build their internal systems to ensure quality in a way that contributes to achieving Oman Vision 2040, in which education is the first priority. The 20th Muscat International Ophthalmology Conference, organized by the Medical City for Military and Security Services, concluded today in Muscat Governorate. The conference was attended by a huge number of doctors, specialists, and researchers in the fields of ophthalmology and eye surgery, where the latest developments and most prominent achievements of modern medicine in the fields of artificial intelligence and corneal diseases and surgery, retinal diseases, and pediatric diseases were discussed. Over 100 international experts and 165 speakers from various specialties took part in the conference, and it included 221 scientific papers, in addition to several scientific seminars, workshops, training programs, and a presentation on scientific studies and research. His Excellency Ambassador Talal bin Sulaiman Al-Rahbi, Ambassador of the Sultanate of Oman to the Federative Republic of Brazil, held a reception on the occasion of the 54th National Day in the capital, Brasilia. The reception was attended by His Excellency José Mizio Filho, the Brazilian Minister of Defense, His Excellency Luiz Henrique Polcha de Costa, the Secretary General of the Brazilian Ministry of Defense. The reception was also attended by officials, businessmen, investors, media professionals, and members of Arab and foreign diplomatic missions accredited to the Federative Republic of Brazil. In his speech, His Excellency the Ambassador highlighted the historical achievements of the Sultanate of Oman since the beginning of modern Oman in 1970. He stressed the country's policy, which is based on dialogue and tolerance. He also highlighted the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the Sultanate of Oman and the Federative Republic of Brazil and the progress achieved in various fields. The Municipal Council of Musandam Governorate held its 9th meeting this year, during which it discussed several topics and proposals that contribute to serving the governorate and supporting its development. The council discussed changing land use for residential plots in the coastal areas of the Wilaya of Bukha for commercial or tourism use. Inspection visits were conducted to review the progress of projects and proposals in the governorate. Suhar Festival, with its corners and activities dedicated to children and families, is receiving great interest as the number of visitors during its first days reached about 100,000 visitors. Families and visitors to Suhar can enjoy their time by attending various activities and games. The festival, with its rich visuals offering entertainment and relaxing activities for children and families who can spend time playing roller coaster or listening to music at dancing water fountain. The Directorate General of Social Development in the Dakhliya Governorate organized an exhibition that included several successful productive family projects. The 4-day exhibition aims to enhance the entrepreneurial environment among productive families and owners of small and medium enterprises. It seeks to create a direct marketing platform for consumers and supporters. In addition, workshops on professional and marketing skills were held for participants in the exhibition. Under the patronage of His Excellency Sheikh Hilal bin Saeed Al Hajri, Governor of Dakhliya, a traditional horse show, Arda, was held in the Wilaya of Sama'il as part of the second Sama'il Festival featuring spectacular equestrian arts. More details are in the following report.
At the Equestrian Committee ground near Sama'il's industrial city, Madain, the traditional horse show Arda was one of the most captivating events in the second edition of the Sama'il Festival. The event brought together skilled riders, rich traditions, and cultural performances, celebrating Oman's deep-rooted connection to horses.
We are glad actually to be here today to attend Rakt al-Arda. Al-Arda is a part of the Omani culture, and it was registered in UNESCO many years back, especially for as an Omani culture. It represents the Omani identity and Omani culture also, where the Omani riders ride the horses with their full Omani dress. The horses also in the full beauty, full equipments with silver.
The audience was treated to a variety of equestrian displays, thrilling performances of humble and muharab horse riding arts, and daredevil acts such as riding horses at full gallop while standing.
We are pleased today as horseback rider to participate in this traditional horse show event in Sama'il. As you know, horseback riding has been always an important part of Omani lifestyle, symbolizing strength, honor and agility. Actually, this type of event not only celebrate bond between horse and rider, but also highlight deep respect Omanis have for their equestrian traditions.
The traditional horse show Arda brought together communities and visitors, fostering pride in the nation's traditions while leaving the audience in amazement of the riders' exceptional skills and the artistry of the performances. The horse Arda is a breathtaking fusion of equestrian prowess and vibrant traditional arts, celebrating the Omani rich heritage and exceptional talent. Reporting from the Wilaya of Sama'il, this is Saleh Bukhalfan al-Rahbi, Dakhliya Governorate.
This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty the Sultan will pay a state visit to the friendly Kingdom of Belgium on Monday. On behalf of His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud will lead the Sultanate of Oman's delegation tomorrow to the 45th Summit of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries' leaders in Kuwait. And the 20th Muscat International Ophthalmology Conference is concluded. With that, we come to the end of tonight's bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night, and we hope you've had an enjoyable weekend.